It is far too soon to tell whether Kalen DeBoer is the right fit for Alabama. But one thing is certain. He's going to do wonders for the state's diamond industry. Every Saturday under DeBoer's watch, there are enough clenched fists and jaws within a 300-mile radius of Tuscaloosa to make De Beers consider a rebrand. That's just how DeBoer rolls. It's always going to be a high-wire act. Through 5 games as Nick Saban's replacement, we are seeing both the highs and lows that marked DeBoer's tenure at Washington. Bold play calling often crosses the line into recklessness. Receivers are making highlight reel plays down the field, while the defense frequently raises eyebrows. Games have resembled chaotic final laps at the Indy 500, where exhaustion leads drivers to abandon strategy in favor of reckless racing, hoping to be ahead when the checkered flag drops. DeBoer won 8 games last year at Washington using this approach, which often masked the quality of the opposition. His ability to navigate through chaos earned him the opportunity to take over at Alabama, college football's most storied program. But there's a catch. Regression to the mean. When you play as dangerously as DeBoer has at both Washington and Alabama, it eventually leads to a harsh reckoning. For Alabama fans, Saturday's 40-35 loss to Vanderbilt felt like the aftermath of a bad meal that leaves you questioning your life choices. This result and the first half of DeBoer's debut season signal a shift in Alabama's identity. While the Crimson Tide remain competitive, they're not the impenetrable force they once were under Saban. Instead, they resemble those flawed but entertaining Lincoln Riley teams at Oklahoma, capable of thrilling victories, but equally susceptible to crushing defeats. Saban never suffered a loss this devastating in his 17 seasons, including that infamous defeat to Louisiana Monroe in 2007, a contextually different moment as the program was in disarray. This current Alabama team, ranked number 2 and fresh off an exhilarating win over Georgia, followed the same roller coaster pattern, building a lead only to surrender it, rallying late, and ultimately falling short. Does DeBoer understand that Alabama fans cannot tolerate such heart-stopping finishes? It's one thing to win in dramatic fashion. It's entirely another when losses expose the team as merely good in a conference filled with good teams. Losing to Vanderbilt for the first time since 1984 is damaging, but the broader issues reside in the team's defensive struggles this season. Any team could have exploited Alabama's vulnerabilities. This pattern will not suffice, as history shows that Alabama coaches who fail to maintain excellence face severe backlash. Alabama's 2-week whiplash against Georgia and Vanderbilt indicates a turbulent season ahead, especially with the upcoming 12-team playoff. DeBoer's prior success in close games raises skill or merely luck. For Alabama fans, this uncertainty is agonizing, placing them atop the misery index. Other programs face similar challenges. Oklahoma State is reeling after a humiliating loss, Missouri's playoff hopes have evaporated, and Purdue is struggling to regain its footing. UAB fans, alienated by Trent Dilfer's comments and poor performance, are frustrated with the direction of their program. In the Big Ten, Southern California's season has spiraled, and TCU is grappling with post-national championship complacency. Amidst the chaos, Kennesaw State has floundered at the FBS level, illustrating the harsh realities of transitioning to a higher division. As this season unfolds, it's clear that the unpredictability of college football will continue to challenge both coaches and fan bases alike.